This is what the inside of the room looks like. We're in room 20. There's a sink here. Toilet. And everything is screened in. Another sink. Shower. And this is actually my first time seeing this too. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. We've got the best spot.
Oh my god.
I think I just walked through a spider web though, so that's exciting. Look at this place. I mean, we're up high. We're maybe, I don't know, 15 feet up. I think my brain's having a hard time understanding that this is the Amazon rainforest. Look at this place.
I'm pretty sure we got the best room because you can look right out there.
This is crazy. Look at this tree.
Oh my gosh.
This is a tree of life. Oh my god.
Incredible.
It's very close to the river. The river's
Wow.
is a subterranean nest.
Wow.
Inside the nest, another group of these ants waiting for it, and they're going to spit kind of saliva like on it, and they're going to chew it. They are going to make like a paste, like a compost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
These red ants or fire ants.
You see them?
Yeah. This tree, it's called Tangarana. Yeah, Tangarana, local name. Latin name is Triplaris americana.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah.
I see them. Straight up.
Yeah, I'll move into the branches. Jesus.
Yeah, because
How you feel about this?
How are you gonna?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
Desiree, you can hold it.
No.
You can hold it and you can see it.
Look how cool. Cool.
So it's 10:30 at night. This is our first day we arrived in the Amazon. Our electricity turns off in 30 minutes. We've killed like 5 spiders in here and a huge wasp. And we had some black stuff show up from underneath the tile in the bath or in the shower. It's been a wild experience so far. Crazy first day out. We got our guide Pedro. Seems like a cool dude. Seems super educated. But yeah, we haven't done a good job in keeping updated on videos, like when we're going here, when we're doing that. But we're just having too much fun and trying to be in the moment. So here's Desiree. She's passed out behind the big mosquito net. Sleeping Beauty. And yeah, again, electricity turns off in 30 minutes. So trying to save some battery. Buenas noches. We're following monkeys. Oh, there's squirrel monkeys.
Where?
There's
Oh,
squirrel
I see
monkeys.
'em.
It's a whole troop
Look
of
at
them.
'em. Yeah, there's tons. Oh, they're little.
Yeah,
Did you just see that?
yeah.
Look at them.
They're all doing their big jump.
They're jumping from right there. Watch. Keep the camera on it. Watch. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jump.
Oh my god.
We're out here spotting red holler monkeys. Check out this picture I got. We're currently walking to Lago Sandoval in the Tembo Pata National Reserve. It's So far I've seen red howler monkeys and a chestnut-breasted, I think, toucan. This is crazy. We're underneath a bunch of long-nosed bats. Right up here. There's 8 of them, and when the wind blows, they wiggle to look like leaves. So we just got done with the Lake Sandoval canoeing. It's a really cool experience, really warm. And we got out there at like 7:30 in the morning and it was already just cooking. We saw a black caiman eating another caiman. Saw a bunch of Watson, a red-capped cardinal, 2 of those. Oh, yeah, tarantula. I don't know, we've seen quite a bit of red howlers. It's been awesome. But the, oh, and some bats. But yeah, so Desiree and I are both exhausted, and it's only 9:20 in the morning, but we probably got like, I don't know, 2 hours of sleep each because first night in the jungle is quite the experience. I mean, it was crazy. You're hearing things all night. You have no clue what it is or how close it is, and it's a little unnerving being in a mosquito net and the woman telling you that she had a tarantula in her bed after she had the mosquito net down. So, a lot of good experiences here. I'm loving it. It's a childhood dream come true. So we're standing along the river and you can see right here is a family of 5 red howler monkeys, and there is a 6th that would be a little baby, but he's hanging on to mama. Isn't that amazing?
I did get my cappuccino, and I'm drinking this nice hot drink in this nice hot weather.
And we're about to lose electricity soon, so chug it down, baby. In the meantime, look at this. We have friends who are visiting us. I know it's focusing on the screen and I wish it wasn't, but those are proboscis bats that are hanging out. So just to do a recap, this morning we got up at 4:30 and had breakfast at 5:30 and then met at 6 to go just a 5-minute boat ride up the river. And then we went to the Tambopata National Reserve, which is basically like a huge portion of the rainforest here in Peru. Pretty cool. And so we went out, we did a 1.5-mile hike one way and then say a 1.5-mile back on like a raised platform. It was sweet. Saw a lot of wildlife and went out on the boat. Saw some sweet things, so I can't complain about that. I highly recommend it. That was out on Lake Sandoval. And then today we're doing a kocha, which is a canoe here, apparently in the same property that we're looking at on our back window here. Hopefully to find some small dwarf caiman, some birds, a snake if I'm lucky, and yeah, it should be a good time. I haven't been feeling the best, so that's been a bit of a bummer. So I'm trying to find my way through. I don't know if I ate something bad or what, but or it's the humidity from going from 16,000 feet down to 600 feet. But yeah, still this place is wild. Inca Terra is sweet. They definitely have some work to do in trying to figure out how to like manage the people. Not the people, but like the process. It's very just loose descriptions. So maybe I'll make a video about that. But in the meantime, still recommend it. So thanks for following along. We're about to experience the kacha, or canoeing in the lake. Come on. Vamos! You hear the howler monkeys?
Oh yeah, I hear him.
What, the box?
Yeah.
I'll try to get a little bit farther in there.
I got your time off.
We don't come this way.
We're doing a night hike, and and finding a bunch of insects, big spiders, scorpions, katydids. Hoping to find a snake if we're lucky. But we'll see. Check it out. I got a badass wife.
What kind of insects?
Wow.
Take your light and then look at the reaction of the body. Look.
Yeah, wow. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The spider is huge. See, it's an orb weaving spider.
Orb weaving.
It's currently building its nest, or its web. I mean, it's huge. See my hand compared.
Deadly in the group of the arachnids that we have.
Does it jump?
2 species of spiders deadly and 1 species of scorpion.
So that could kill me.
Yeah.
Is
If you look at the tail, very
does it
strong.
Yeah.
Look, you see the
No.
prominent. Look at the pincers are really small.
Yeah.
Like, no? So that means
You
they
wanna-
kill with the tail.
Put it on the
yes,
black
take
light.
your regular
Take
lights
it, take
away.
a light on.
Yes,
Whoa.
look.
Oh man, that thing's amazing.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
more people coming.
It's okay.
That's amazing.
The tail has to be tight on the branch.
Uh,
And then
oh,
you know the
so
body
they
looks
strike.
like a
Yeah.
S shape, and then whatever comes goes like, you know. This is moving. This probably after was resting and coming out, and
Yeah.
somewhere is gonna be like, you know.
I'm pumped. Finally get to see
Let's see
a
one more time.
Amazon tree boa in the wild. And shout out to Pedro for finding it and for bringing us up close. That was sweet. Pedro is currently taking us to see the big mama, the tarantula nesting site. Desiree's pumped. Okay, so we have to walk slowly because they feel the vibrations. So we're trying to approach the tarantulas.
This one already walking with you.
Where?
This one is
Oh. He just went under.
another one. Look right here. You see? Look at this. This
Oh
one.
my god.
Holy shit, that's our...
Oh my god.
See?
That is the biggest thing I've ever seen. Andy, look at the other one.
Can you show me that one?
Chicken spider, chicken spider.
There's 2 of them in there. Can you circle it with the green?
This is
There's one there.
And this one, the big one.
Oh my god. How you feeling?
You.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at the big jaws. Look.
Oh my god.
This is a real tarantula. There's one right next to our feet.
Yikes.
There's a young one.
They attack.
Holy cow. This is a cordyceps.
Yeah, this is the one
Let me
who
check this way.
has light, a strong light.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's the zombie fungus.
Zombie fungus, yeah. Zombie fungus.
This is a giant cane toad. He's a big boy. What's up, Bubsta? Whoa, dude. So on the back of him, you see he's got those 2 spots right on the back of his head. Those 2 bumps, those are poison glands. And people around the world use it to make, to get high off of it. We're on our way to Inca Terra Reserva Amazonica to the suspension bridges to try to find some birds this morning. It's just the 3 of us and the captain. Look at the layers of the river. You got this layer, there's a little one behind it, this one, and then the big one in the back. This is because of the sediment. A dream come true for me. I love it. Alright, let's see if we can go find some birds. Clay stuff's coming up. Check this out. We're
Rain near us?
in the jungle immediately.
That's interesting.
This is awesome. We have our first find. This guy's huge. Here's my hand compared to him.
Might be
We're on our way up this 120-foot, whatever this is called. Treehouse, not treehouse, but up to the suspension bridge. I'm dying. Granted, my bag weighs like 20 pounds, all the camera gear, but I feel out of shape. Oh my God.
It's also really humid. Andy,
A lot more to go.
this bug was in my ear.
We made it to the top. I had to bail after like 30 seconds because of the rain. But it's let off a little bit, but we're still hesitant to start our way because you can see over here it is still all rain out over the river. So we're hoping it's just missing us a little bit and that we're kind of on the edge of it. But Desiree's up here having a blast using the vortex binocs. What you see there, darling?
I don't know.
Oh, I see a mosquito on you.
Jesus.
Would you take that first step? Old planks of wood. Stuck up here in the Amazon, just getting hit by the rain. I guess I've got to. Look at this cat. Desiree's mad at me. Because I'm trying to take a video as I'm walking on this thing. And there's some big planks that definitely are probably not the best ones to step on. Some big gaps too. Pretty sweet. I think there's 7 bridges total. This is at Hacienda, oh no, is it Amazonica Reservica, something like that. Amazon Reservica with Inca-Terra. Ooh, that board just popped. But it was like a 20-minute boat ride to get here for us. Look at Desiree. How you feeling, sweetheart?
Fine. It's just slippery here, so I'd stop.
I'll listen. Just for perspective, that's where we were. Way up there. When I was a teenager, I volunteered at the Toledo Zoo as a zoo teen for like 5 years. And they had a room in the zoo that was to replicate the Amazon rainforest. And they had a bird in there called the screaming piha. And it was so obnoxiously loud. But for me growing up, I'd always loved being in there because it was the Amazon. So now, for me to hear it in the wild in the Amazon is just a dream come true. Yes. That was his phone. That was a real one. That's his phone.
Why do you like to showcase my miserableness?
Getting our way back onto the boat. Gotta go down the clay steps.
At the bottom part.
So we had a successful time. Got caught in the rain at the beginning. Got to see some cool birds. No toucans, no sloths, but we got to see the screaming piha, which I'm pretty pumped about. That was really cool. That was a childhood dream come true. Somebody's a little sleepy.
Yeah, it was fun though. A good tip would be to break apart your excursions and take breaks.
Yeah.
Like, we just kind of feel refreshed and ready for the next one, even though we were like completely dead. But we had like a little cappuccino.
Oh yeah.
And now we feel better. A little bit.
Was it really cappuccino though? We don't know.
It was coffee with milk.
Yeah. Cafe con leche. It is like 90 degrees here or more with like 99% humidity. And we just finished lunch and we're hanging out watching birds from the back of our suite. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little dude hanging out. Yeah, this little guy right here. He's being sweet. He's catching bugs. He's bright green. He looks like oil in water, as Desiree described it. I forget the type, but our boy Pedro knows. Oh yeah, this is sweet. Here are some quick tips for you to improve your experience in the Amazon rainforest. Tip number 1, ditch the cotton and the short sleeves. So ideally what you're going to want are breathable materials. A lot of the things I've been wearing are these like solar foil Eddie Bauer shirts. They've been great because they're light and they're SPF 40, I think, for the most part. They're called solar foil. And if I get them dirty, I know I can clean them. So not too bad. Yeah, you don't want cotton. Cotton doesn't breathe. So from underwear down to your socks, ditch the cotton. Tip number 2, don't expect to look good. So yeah, you get rid of your cotton, you're going to follow my instructions, but no matter what, you're going to be sweaty, stinky, and you can never cool down. I don't care how many Pisco Sours you drink or how many fans you got above you, you're never actually going to cool down. So that's been pretty tough. I know Desiree hasn't enjoyed it, but you just got to embrace it for what it is. And a quick tip 2.5, don't step in monkey poop. Oh my god, this smells terrible. Tip number 3, bring more mosquito repellent than you think you need. I think it has to be 20% DEET for it to actually be effective, but oh my god, there are endless mosquitoes here. So I've been to Northern Australia a few times in the rainforest, in the Daintree rainforest, been in Costa Rica, Manuel Antonio region, obviously Florida, you know, Everglades, and nothing compares to the amount of mosquitoes here. This is crazy. So bring DEET and more DEET. That's all I can say. Shout out to Riley Tedrow from Waseon, Ohio, the greatest entomologist known. Tip number 4, don't expect to leave or be able to escape the wilderness, because no matter what, it's finding you. I don't care if you have a nice room, if you got glass windows, if you're in the main lobby, everywhere you go, there's going to be some sort of bug, insect, bird, snake, something that's near you, and they're going to let you know it. Or you'll find it and yeah, it'll give you a good scare. So tip number 4, can't escape it, so be ready for it. Just embrace it. Makes for a better experience. Tip number 5, make sure you bring the right gear. I know this kind of fits into what I was saying with like, don't wear cotton, but let me explain. You need to bring a nice pair of binoculars, because as much nature as there is, it's actually really hard to find. Believe it or not. So having a guide kind of demonstrate with it, and then if you're just sitting here trying to stare up into the sun, you know, sunglasses, you know, binoculars, or you don't have a nice camera, it's not really going to do it any justice. You're not going to get the full experience. So 100% get the right gear. Other things along with that, bring a power block, because again, the electricity here is really spotty. They turn it off 2 times a day for quite a few hours, one being overnight from 11 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. So if you don't have a power block, you're going to wake up with a phone that's probably not fully charged. And again, if you're going out here to take good pictures, get a full experience, and you know, and try to remember it, you want to make sure something's fully charged. So definitely an important tip to remember. My last tip, and this is specific to Inca Terra Hacienda Concepcion, is understand that it's going to take you a day and a half to kind of find your rhythm here. I don't care where you're coming from, Lima, Cusco, which we came from Cusco. It definitely requires a skill set. to try to find your groove, get used to the humidity, and just embrace what it is. And I've never stayed at a place that had an itinerary, and I thought that was going to really suck, to be honest with you. But it hasn't been bad, because the group tours that we've done, only 2 with groups, have been relatively small groups. And I feel like everybody who makes it here is here enough to appreciate the nature, so they know like when it's time to be quiet. They know when it's time to just appreciate, with the exception of a couple kids that are drug here, but so be it. Shout out to the parents for bringing their kids here. I think it'll help them become better people. But other than that, I think, again, understand that if you're taking the time to come here, at least give it 2 full days, which we have 3 days here. And again, it took Desiree and I a day and a half to get used to it, so just heads up for that part. But trust me, it's worth it, I promise.